All right. We should be in here. Should be in here. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another stock market recap, man. We finna recap some of the trades that I took today as of August 13th, 2025. And then we're going to get into what we look the trades that we're looking for the rest of the week, man. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, today is August 13th. This is a trade from August 13th. Um, Honestly, it was a pretty simple and smooth day. Um, y'all know yesterday night on our stream we said for SPY specifically, SPY and ES, we stated that we pretty much don't have any targets to the upside, but we needed to take longs. And we stated that, hey, for the long opportunities on that 1 hour, every time we get a red pullback and we flip and make a green candle, we wanted to get in the longs and just ride the wave. So that's pretty much what we did today. I took ES. I didn't get in SPY. I took ES though. I should have gotten in the SPY, but I didn't get in the SPY trades just because I was in the ES ones. Yeah, because based on yesterday's candle, like we had said, we had that green candle closure. So we made a new higher high. Closing above this previous high, having a candle close above this previous high, gave us a signal that continuation, we should keep moving up. Now we didn't know how high up SPY would go. So that's why we said we was gonna ride the wave until our 1 hour or whatever time frame you're comfortable with breaks the uptrend. Once we see a lower low, get out, let the market do its pullback or whatever we want to do until we make a new higher high. So like we said, we broke above, closed above on the daily. So that shows continuation. Made a new high and closed above it. It shows continuation. We went down to that 4 hour. Y'all remember I marked this 4 hour zone because this is what gave me the confidence that, hey, we should keep pushing higher. And really we should push a decent size higher because what I had told y'all, I said, hey, we had closed above this high on the 4 hour, which was good. But if we look at this was the previous high. If we look to the right, we had a fair value gap that got created once we broke that high. And in my head, in my eyes, whenever I got, say if I'm moving in an uptrend and I got a low that I don't want to beat out, my favorite thing to see is a fair value gap in front of the low that I don't want to beat out. So if I don't want to come down here, if I don't want to say basically the bottom of this candle, I don't want it to come to the bottom of this candle. What is my line of defense, or y'all know my favorite word, my trampoline, to be able to, protect this low? Is this fair value gap right here? This fair value gap is our line of defense. So when the market come down, it should use it to push back up. Once I seen we created that fair value gap right here, this is the only thing we seen was this right here, this fair value gap. I was like, hey, well, we got a fair value gap right here. Unless the market want to do the retest instantly off the jump, we probably gonna be pushing up pretty good until we see market structure shift. Then we'll come down and retest this 4 hour fair value gap. So that would make me kind of think, hey, we probably gonna shoot up pretty nice just because we just made this gap. Unless the market wanna instantly retest it, we just made this gap, so it need to push away first, then eventually do market structure shift to come back down, switch to a downtrend. So that kind of gave me my confidence to think that, hey, we should keep moving up. That I seen this gap, and like I said, that the daily closed above the previous high, and it was a green candle. We didn't really have that much wick on the top. So that's what I did, and I told y'all on the 1 hour what we said. We said every time we get some red candles, soon that first green we want to take a long, and that's what we did. And that's probably another reason why I took it on ES instead of SPY because I got up early on ES. I already was in one overnight. I got in this one. No, yeah, I got in right here overnight. Um, on ES, and I was holding it. So that's probably another reason why I didn't take SPY, because really SPY I didn't really see the opportunity, honestly, because it already moved up how I predicted. So we had, because last overnight we seen this. We just seen this right here overnight. This is what we saw. And I told you, I said every time it pulled back, we want to get along. So it pulled back, then it pushed up, pull back, that first green, get in, go up, pull back, the first green, get in. See that? Until, what I said, until we make a lower low. And right here is when we made that lower low. We supposed to leave it alone until we make another higher high. So we end up pushing down, made a high, made a low. So if we make another high right here, then you can think about getting back in low. Um, like we said, once you make a lower low, leave it alone, and that's what I did with ES. Let's pull up the ES. I just got in loans, and like I said, I just rolled it up. Once this market came down and closed below, left it alone. We didn't even worry about it. I just enjoyed my day. Honestly, um, my day was pretty much done right at 8:34, 8:35. I was done trading about 8:35 in AM. Um, really, but I want to say like 8:30. It was like 8:33, 8:34. Cause like I said, I was already in my ES loans. Then in the morning I got in again right around here. Really I think it was this counter I got in. I got in long one more time, took it up. And I told y'all once we hit around 10 pips, get ready to get out. And right here we got in at 64.86. I think when I got up here to 96, that's when I got ready to get out. I just moved my stop loss up. I went on the lower time frame. I think I went to the 1 hour, and I just waited until the 1 hour broke to a downtrend and got out. Yeah. And then once it broke and made a downtrend on the lower time frame, we just waited to see if this hourly was gonna turn red. And it did turn red, and it made a new low. And what I told you, I said once it make a new low, leave it alone. Don't even trade. Wait until it make a higher high somewhere. And that's what happened. We didn't even though this still turned green, I was thinking about getting longs here. Um, but I said, nah, I'm just waiting till it switch back bullish because currently this is signs of bearish. So yeah, so we really we was done before the market opened. And then like I told y'all, I got done trading at 8:30, like 8:33, 8:34. And it was my only trade that I took was Tesla. I got in Tesla at the open, literally right at the open. I got in Tesla long. Uh, and I just held it for not even that long. It wasn't even that long. Let's see. Literally I held it probably 3 minutes at the most. But it was a nice little 3 minutes or so. Was it 3 minutes? Nah, I held it longer than 3 minutes. So I probably was done at 8:30. I can look and see. Let me see what time I closed that trade. I know it wasn't long at all. Cause then once it hit my level, I just got ready to get out. Give me 1 second. I just want to see what time I closed that Tesla trade. Go to history. Where is that Tesla trade? All right, right here. It said that I closed it at 8:34. Yeah, I closed it before the 5 minute candle fully closed. 8:34. So I closed within this green candle right here. I think right when it touches level and I got a slight pullback, I had just got out. So right before it had closed the full candle. I could have held, but I really wasn't expecting us to go past 345 today. So once it hit that 345, I was getting ready to get out. Um, but I got in the longs. Reason why I got in longs, like I told y'all last night, I said that I really didn't expect Tesla to come back, give us that entry back at 337. Um, we said that it could, but I didn't expect it to come down there. So once I looked at the market structure shift, in the morning, I seen we had made our, and like I said, but Tesla recovered itself. It made a high, low, then made a higher high. So now it's in the uptrend. Then we made another high, high. Then we made another low. Soon as we got ready to break this high, I got it longs, and then I just was looking to take it up to 45. So I just was looking for like $2.50 move. I got a little bit more than a $2.50 move because, like I said, it went up to 346. Started pulling back, and I got out. Because I wanted to see if it was gonna close above this high, but it didn't. Right over here. Because I said if it closed above this high, honestly, we might just be going straight to that 57. But we didn't close above it, so I was like, okay, that's all I needed to see. I was shocked that it even went up to 48 today, but it wasn't too surprising because I did expect us to go up to about 45, 46. So $2 more knocked that off for me. But like I said, I got out when it hit that 46 and it started pulling back. Um, yeah, and I just took that long because, like I told y'all yesterday, I expect it to be ranging. I expect Tesla to be ranging between 345, 346, and at 337, 336. I expect it to just range until the market close. And like I said, I expect us to close above 343 this week. If we don't close above 343 this week, Tesla is kind of neutral to being bearish to me if it don't close above 343. Um, But yeah, that was the only two trades I took was ES and Tesla. My Amazon trade, y'all know I'm still holding it. Boy, we said we probably hold it till Friday, but we got good news. We do got good news. We said I was a little upset with myself. I should have jumped in one more Amazon because I was upset with myself because I said, dang, I just thought about it on my stream last night. I told them we must make a green candle for the day. So when Amazon opened up, I should have just bought right at the open. If I knew, hey, we have to make a green candle. I should have bought it soon it opened up. Uh, but we ended up doing it. We ended up making our green candle, like we said that Amazon must do for us to, have a hope and chance to go higher. Uh, so now we got the daily break retest. It's the retest right here, and then right here, the green candle telling us, hey, we should go up and take this high at 226. So I expect us to go up and take this high at 226. I don't expect us to come back down to 219 no more until we take that high. Uh, which is good because if we go to 226, I kind of think I'm gonna just go ahead and close our position at 226. I mean, I could take the risk and see if once we get to 226, can we close above? Because if we close above, then yeah, we probably hitting 228. And next week probably hit 231 unless it just want to shoot all the way up to 231. Uh, so yeah, I could take that risk. I don't know if I want to take that risk. I'll probably just go and close it once it hit 226 because we at least close it for profit. Uh, I don't know yet. Now, like say if tomorrow we push up, but don't close past, or we turn red tomorrow. As long as I don't think we coming to the low, but as long as if we turn red tomorrow, then yeah, I have no other choice but to hold it till Friday. Uh, but tomorrow we hit 226. I say it's about an 80% chance that I'm gonna close once we hit 226. But yeah, like we said, we got our green candle, so that did give us our confidence boosted. We expected to come take this high now. All right. So now, what are we looking forward to tomorrow? Let's check out the chart. and see what do we expect for tomorrow. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Trying to load something up. Alright, I guess it don't want to load, but it's fine. Oh, here it goes. It's loading up now. Give me 1 second. It's loading up. And I wasn't talking about the chart. Shoot, I just realized the chart just loaded up right when I said it's loading up. I was trying to pull up the live stream, make sure everything was playing, but it looked like me pulling up the live stream slowed down the charts. Look like I might have to put the live stream back down. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. That might actually be what was slowing us down was this live stream being played while I'm actually going live. I'm not sure. But all right, I got it loaded and seen it. All right, what we expect for tomorrow? Spy wise, what do we do? It's an uptrend, but to me this is an ugly uptrend. I'm gonna be honest, cause every time we get a green candle closure, we get an instant pullback right away. Green candle closure, instant pullback. Green candle closure, instant pullback. Green candle closure, instant pullback. I hate that little small stair steps up. Like, come on, man, give us some dang range. Like, come on. But Spy, looking at the daily, we got our high. I don't like that it's doji. That's one thing I don't like. Let me see. What's the open and close? Open is okay, yeah, I don't like that it's doji, but we got our high. Potential low if we can make another high. It's a potential low, but it ain't set yet. Our last low that we got set is down here. So, like I said, be careful. This is a $10 drop. Be careful when the market does market shift on like the 1 hour or something. Be careful because it's a $10 range that it can play with. It can pull back within a $10 range. So and still stay an uptrend. So be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Now once we take this high of this candle, once we take 646.19, then it moves our level up to the 642.68, the bottom of that candle. So if we take this high, say we take it tomorrow, that's gonna be nice because hey, we can move that level that we don't want to be taken out up. Alright. But that's our target. Top of that candle is our target. Now let me delete this. Alright. We still do we got a fair value gap? Nah, we still don't got a fair value gap on the daily for SPY. So no fair value gap. Let's go down to the 4 hour. 4 hour. If you want to trade on the 4 hour, you don't got a gap at your you don't have a gap at your above your level you don't want to beat. Our level that we don't want to beat is right here on the 4 hour. 642.68. We don't want it to get below there. If it go below there, hey, leave them longs alone. Leave the longs alone until you see it switching back bullish, like a higher high somewhere. Because if it take this low, that's a lower low. We don't like to see that if we want to trade uptrend. I do like that this is a red candle right here, so if it take this high, then you can look for that long back to these 46. But like I said, no fair value gap to use before you get to our low. So that's the only scary thing. We don't have a fair value gap before we get to our low. So honestly, after a solid red count, it could just straight go. Let's go to the 1 hour, see if we got better situations. 1 hour. Uh 1 hour, the level not to beat is down here, so it's a little bit lower than ours. On the 4 hour, it's the level is 642.30. The reason why it's not this same level is because on the 1 hour, it's a low, then we got a high, then we got another low. But technically, this low, we need this low to make a high. We gotta have another high for me to be able to use this low because it's not solidified yet. Once we make another high, then it'll solidify this and we can use that low. So I could set an alert. Once it takes this high, then we can use that level down. But right now we can't use it. Right now we can't use it. Alright. So all we look for is another high to get made. Preferably for that high to close above this counter wick right here. If it close above there, it should take us up to that 46. That's pretty much it. Those are the only entries I see. On the 1 hour, we do got this gap right here. It's real tight. Real tight. And we got a gap over here too though. So we got two gaps to help out on the 1 hour. We got two gaps. I actually would probably just use this one gap right here if I was y'all. I just use this one gap. If I was y'all, I use just this one gap to see if it can hold. But we do got this one right here too though. And you got multiple gaps to be able to use. You just gotta see which one they wanna bounce off of. Currently what we got the break right now on this one. Maybe get the retest, then we make that high. You gotta wait and see. So if it come back and retest, fail the closing sign, we get a green candle, y'all can get a longs, set your stop at the bottom of this wick. Aim for this high first, but if it closes past this high on the hourly, we should be getting up to here. Up inside this to 345, from 345.60 to 346.820 basically. But yeah, that's all we see for SPY ES. Alright. Well, it's pretty much the same thing for ES. Let's go ahead and check out ES. But it should be the exact same thing. Come on. And what news do we got tomorrow? Let me see. What news do we got? Tomorrow we have jobless claims at 7:30. That's pretty much it. Jobless claims, 7:30. Oh, PPI at 7:30. My bad. All right, so we might get some decent movement tomorrow too. All right, we're looking at ES. Let's go to the daily. Daily. ES made it high, closed above it. But we do got a wick, so we don't know if this is a rejection area or not. I mean, of course we know it rejected. But we don't know if this is gonna make it flip us to a red candle. Now, if this candle didn't have that much of a wick and it was more solid, then we know it should just keep pushing. Like if it was like this, yeah, just kept pushing. We do got a daily fair value gap. Where on spot we didn't have a daily fair value gap. But on here we do. On ES we do. Alright. The level we ain't supposed to get below is all the way down here at 630, 63.87. So that's real far. Let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour level we don't want to see it get below is right here at 64, 66, 75. Alright. We want to take out these highs. That's our target. Is these highs. Alright. We do got a 4-hour gap right here that it look like we're reacting to currently. Oh well, we almost coming back down to retest it. We're close to retesting it. We got the break. This retest failed. Another break. Let's see if the next retest can hold up. 1 hour. Check out the 1 hour. We got this gap right here on the 1 hour. But it's already breaking past now. We do got this gap. So I'm gonna keep this gap because we don't know if it's gonna close below it or not. But if it closes below it, then we can delete it. Alright. Really, we just waiting on higher get made. So we waiting on 64, 90, 50 to get taken before we start looking to go long. And same thing as we said yesterday. Once we make these all-time highs, just ride the wave. Green, 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 green. Once the red comes, let it pull back. Soon you see your first green getting along. Same thing. Let it get out once you see your first red. Soon you see your first green, go long until it make a lower low, then leave it alone. Alright. Meta. Make a meta real quick. He just moving down the list. Just moving down the list, man. Meta dropped hard. If Meta's opened up at the beginning and shot up crazy, like super crazy. I think it got like 790. Then it just ended up, it got to 790. Then it just straight tank. Straight tank. A lot of stocks did that. A lot of stocks opened up strong and then straight tank. Go to Meta daily. And it even went below the level. The level that we said was key was that 774. We literally right now is at like 769 in the aftermarket. Meta, we had that closer, but made a continuation signal. It did go higher, so it did its job. That's what it was supposed to do. It's a continuation signal. It should at least get higher than this counter, which it did. But it's some rejection up here. There's some rejection up here, some resistance. Some resistance up here. Alright, so we know it's resistance up here. Trying to see something. Give me 1 second. I want to say it's right here. Nah. You gotta be a little higher. I think it's right around that 775, 774 area is what I'm thinking some support at. But let's get back to what we was looking at. Made our higher high. Now we either potentially make a higher low, or if it come down here and take our low out, then it's making a what, lower low. So for Tesla, what we don't want to see get below is 764 still. I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, 764 is the lowest we want to see. It's at 69 right now. Or it was in the aftermarket. It was at 69. So it got real close. But it should start to reverse. Should be. Man, where am I getting 769 from? Oh, because I'm looking right here. What is this? Is this like, this must be overnight price. Let me see. I think that's overnight price. I don't know why I said aftermarket. Let me check real quick, y'all. Because I don't know why I say 769 right there. I think that's overnight price. It just ain't gonna show on the chart. No, it says 780. Why the heck did I say 769? I'm confused. Why did it say 769 right here? If anybody knows, tell me why I say 769. I honestly don't know why I say 769 if it's literally at 780. Unless my signal, my server's up. Let me see what. Yeah, my stuff behind. What the heck? Do I got on replay or something? Let me see something. Why the heck my stuff so behind? Why is that behind over there? I hate to close the whole chart down, but I don't know why the heck that's behind over there on the side. Why do it say 769? I don't know if I'm just having a brain fart. Why the heck is it saying it? I don't know. We ain't gonna worry about what it's saying over there on the side. But like we said, for Meta, it has to stay above 764 for us. All right. We we did make a fair value gap. We just made a fair value gap on a daily. So now we gotta see what's the market gonna do. Do we wanna turn green? If we turn green, there'll be a break, retest, go. If we can turn green. And really it should come up back to that 795 if we turn green. I do think Meta gonna bounce. It might come down here to like 776, 775, but I think it's gonna bounce. Me personally. Cause literally if it break this gap, we get a close below this gap, and it come take this low, man, it's gonna flush crazy. So let's go to the 4 hour, see what the 4 hour looking like. We got boom, boom, boom. We got our first green. All right. So honestly, I ain't gonna lie. If you was somebody trying to get in Tesla, why I keep saying Tesla, Meta, this is perfect entry. Look how small that green is. That's beautiful. Small green right next to a low. Man, I take that risk every single day. Every single day. You get in at 780. Your stop loss supposed to be what? 778. But that's a $2 stop loss on metal. But $2 stop loss to potentially go all the way back up to the highs. Man, basically $16 move, $15 move. But definitely, man, that's what? Almost a 1 to 8 ratio. 8 times whatever you put. They lucky they did this in the aftermarket on purpose. Cause if this would have happened in the regular market, oh boy, I would have got in easily. I don't even care. I'm taking that risk every time. Let's check the 1 hour out. 1 hour. Look like we already made a higher high, so it should just be pushing up, honestly. If it come below, it's gonna throw it off, but as long as it don't close below this gap, it's fine. It's just if it come below it, we might be see some chopping first because it got to rebuild itself back up, then push up. Let's check out Nvidia, then Tesla, then we're gonna call it Nvidia, and we gonna be pretty quick on these two. We ain't gonna dissect them like that because I want to get off and figure out why my stuff say 769. Honestly, you know what I think it is? Well, know I don't even know because it ain't never go to 769 the whole day. I don't know why it's that low. Nvidia, this is what I wanted to talk about. Nvidia. I told you, I said we took this high up here, but it threw me off kind of like, well, once we took that high, I expected us to close past to continue going higher. Well, it didn't. It took that high and closed back below. So I told you, I said, hey, we might pull back again and then go higher again. So we pulled back. We pulled back a little deeper than I expected. I expected us just to bounce at this yellow, which we did, which is a 1 hour gap. But I didn't expect it to get that deep into it. That's the only thing. But as long as we see market structure shift back to a uptrend, it should push up and take them highs out. See there, we end up getting to close past it, but the retest failed. We did close past it, but the retest failed. And we pushed back up. So now all we're doing is waiting on the higher high to come. And it should come and take these highs out. And that's when we trying to figure out, hey, are you gonna close past the highs to continue going higher? Or is you gonna fail again and come back down again? So it's two things you could do with Nvidia. You could just get in longs once it takes this high at 181.95 and take it up to 183. Or you could wait until we get to 183, basically 184, and close past and just get in for next week contracts to hold to go higher, possibly up to the 190s. Then let's go on Tesla real quick. Tesla dropped. Soon as I got out, it dropped. I was like, dang, boy, that was perfect timing. I swear. Soon as I got out, and like literally, I want to say about 10 minutes later, it dropped. Tesla. Honestly, when it comes to Tesla, I see it's testing this 1 hour gap right here. Oh, my bad. I gotta go to the video and tell y'all what level we don't want it to go below. But we'll go back and check it. Tesla, we made our high. So boom, we made our high right here. Now we're trying to solidify a higher low. So we need a green candle to come. Soon the green candle come, the level we don't want to be right here. As long as this lowest point, 332.94. So soon we see our first daily green, that's our level we don't want to be. And it should go up to the high. But currently, since we don't got no green, you know, that ain't the level because it can come all the way down The last level we got is all the way down here at 305. So really, Tesla is a gamble until you get a green candle. Tesla is a gamble until we get a green candle. 1 hour. Market, like I said, it's a gamble until we get a daily green candle. But I guess once it take this high, if it close past at 341.78, you can get in a long, possibly take it back up to 344, 345. So about $3 move. Now let's go to the video, get our level, and then we're gonna call it. The video level that we don't want to be is still the same level, so 178.80. Still that same level. We got close to it today, but it respecting and pushed back up. And I was thinking about buying a NVIDIA alone because I had actually looked at the chart while it was down here close to our level. Um, but I just didn't get in. I was thinking about getting alone, but I just didn't. Uh, Once we get the green daily count, then it'll move up to this level. All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Like we said, everything pretty much we still staying bullish. Cause nothing bearish yet. Nothing is bearish yet. All right, y'all have a good one.